If you want your report to update automatically whenever the source values change, then a GroupBy function can do the job. Unlike a pivot table, it does not require refreshing. So the GroupBy function allows you to create a summary of your data via a formula. It supports grouping along one axis and creating an aggregation of values. I already have a pivot table created with the classic technique, and I'm going to simulate this pivot table by using the GroupBy function. Then I type equal GroupBy. For the row field, I want the region. Then I select the region. I type a comma. For the values, I want the amount. I type a comma. And now I can select from a bunch of functions. I'll be selecting the sum function. I then type a comma. For the field headers, I'm going to skip that. I type another comma. And I want the grand total. Then I type 1 and I close the bracket. I hit enter. And now I get the same result like a pivot table. Should you wish to have the same headers, then you can use a vstack function with the GroupBy function. I put my function in the edit mode, F2, and then I wrap my GroupBy function with a vstack function. In curly brackets, in double quotes, I type the headers, region, and amount. I type a comma and I close the bracket for the vstack function. Being a dynamic array function, then it spills automatically. With some formatting or even conditional formatting, I can get the same exact appearance. Now let's change one of the numbers in the source data to make a big change and see the effect of that change on the pivot table and the GroupBy function. So I'm selecting one of the North region records and I'm going to change it to 25,000. When I hit enter, the GroupBy function updates automatically, while for the pivot table to update, I need to select it, right-click, and hit refresh. If we are comparing the GroupBy function to the pivot table, the GroupBy function allows you to add one or more fields to the rows drop area. In the next module, we explore the PIVOTBY function.